Hello everybody, I'm Tom and you are watching me play Genshin Impact. I've never done a video on Genshin before, but I started playing it like 3 weeks ago. And in that 3 weeks, I've got 12,500 Primogems, which is like the kind of in-game currency, as it were, for this game. And I've decided I want to do some wishing on this banner here, which is the Keqing banner. Now, you may make the argument that this is a bad choice for those who understand Genshin Impact. This is a gacha game for those unaware, so it's very kind of like Breath of the Wildy in its gameplay, I would say. It's very kind of action-adventure, with quite cool combat, a lot of elemental combinations and stuff for those unaware of what it is. But in essence, it is a gacha game. So, at the start of the game, I did some free wishes that they give you on like the beginner banner, which got me this guy here who is D-Luke. Is apparently, like, he's a 5-star, so he's like a rare dude, and apparently really, really good. And he has thus far carried me through the game pretty easily, by doing shitloads of damage. So, I do, however, want a few more characters. You can see this is the list of characters I have here. A lot of these you get just through the story. All the ones I'm going through now are all given to you through the story. This guy here is the main character. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 characters that I've got off actual summoning. But, for the most part, I haven't really been doing a hell of a lot of summoning. The main ones I've been doing are the actual, the free ones they've been giving me. But today, we're going to actually do some summoning. And I figured, why the hell not release this as a video, because people like watching summoning videos. They're fun. So, we're going to do it on the Keqing banner as well. I mean, I may as well do 10 on this banner as well, because I have the fates needed. What are these called? The Acquaint fates. So I have 10 of these. This is just a random banner, so it has everything as an equal chance. Whereas this banner here has an upped chance of getting these characters here. Now, I don't necessarily care that much if I get Keqing. The main ones I want are all these 3 characters. Because when you get duplicates of characters, it makes them better. I don't have this character, Bennett. I really want him. He's apparently quite good. I do have Ningguang, but I want a couple more of her so she gets more powerful. I also have Barbara, and I also want a couple more Barbara to make her more powerful. And if I get Keqing, great. So we're going to do quite a few wishes here. I don't know if I'm going to spend all of my Primogems on wishes. We'll see. Let's do this one first, since I just have free, like I've got a 10 sitting here right now. So let's do it, shall we? Look, all these blue ones are just likely going to be weapons. They're fine, but blue ones generally I don't care too much about. It's the purple and the gold that you really want to look for. Sacrificial bow. So that's a 4-star weapon. I don't know how good that is. We'll see. I don't actually know what that is specifically, but I guess I can have a look here. After damaging your opponent with an elemental skill, the skill has a 40% chance to end its own cooldown. That's not horrible, actually. I could use that on my Diona, potentially. Cool. So we did that one. That got us some spendable materials. But now I've done that 10 wish, let's go to this banner here, which is the first time I'm really doing it on like a proper banner. I was tempted to do it on the Xiao banner, which was the last one. The benefit to doing it on the Xiao banner, or one of the other banners where they've got a unique character, where you can only get them out of that banner, whereas Keqing you can actually get out of this banner here. But, you know, whatever. As good side characters, so I want them. Oh, there we go! 5-star off the bat. That's always fun. The first I've ever done on a banner and I get a 5-star. Great. Blood-tainted sword, cool. Harbinger of Dawn, cool. Slingshot, cool. Another Harbinger of Dawn, another debate club. Skyward sword. Magic guide. Ferrous shadow. Look at that, Keqing right off the bat. Well, that was easy. Oh, my luck. So I got D-Luke off my initial beginner banner, and now I get Keqing, the first, literally the first summon, and I got a Barbara too. Fantastic. Well, this is starting out pretty good, I must say. Well, great. Well, I'm going to keep going until I get Bennett and a couple more Ningguang, Ningguangs as well, so I guess I'm going to do a few more, but literally that was the 10 that I had in this. I still haven't spent any Primogems, so that's hilarious. Let's spend 1440 to get 9 more fates. So these cost 160 per wish for these, by the way, if you're wondering. Blue stuff, blue stuff, blue stuff. More blue stuff. Show me purple, that's all I care about. Oh, another Barbara. Okay, fantastic. Ultimately, I probably want to get to see 6 Barbara. So, essentially, 6 additional copies of Barbara makes her as powerful as she can be. So, I don't mind getting these Barbaras, but, you know, I want Bennett. So, give me Bennett, please, instead. Spear, book. Ningguang, there we go. Bow. Sword, sword, sword. Bow. Book. Bow. Cool, so that's another Ningguang. So I think that's C1 for her now. So I've got like the first constellation for her, which is good. Let's keep going. I'm going to keep going until at least I get Bennett. I do want to save some of my Primogems for future banners. Because there's a new one coming out, which potentially is going to have a new character in it. So I may want to actually save for that one. Another Barbara, of course. So, that's another Barbara. If I can get to C6 Barbara, that's kind of awesome as well, to be perfectly honest. But Bennett's where it's at. I want it to give me Bennett's. Ningguang. I accidentally skipped it there. Also a 4-star sword as well. Sacrificial greatsword. Interesting. Same thing here, can reset your cooldown. I guess all the sacrificial set do the same thing. That's the other thing I'm looking for as well, actually, is some 4-star weapons, because currently my weapons are crap. So I really need some better weapons. Let's keep going. How many was that? 30 or 40? 40, I think. So this will be like my 50th pull. Sword, a book, bow. Bennett, there we go. Benny boy. Cool. So I've now pretty much got everything I wanted out of that banner. So that's cool. I think I will do a few more pulls though, because if I can get some constellations for any of these characters, I'm going to be happy with it. So I'm going to keep going. I think I'll leave at least 1,000 left. Well, I'll leave 1,600 left, because that's what, a 10 pull, right? So I'll make sure I leave at least 16,000. Ooh, stringless. I've heard this is a good bow. I don't know what it does particularly, but I do need good stuff. So, good weapons, I'll take every time. And a lot of these blue weapons are fodder. There are quite a few blue weapons that are actually pretty good. Like this one here, for instance, this Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers is amazing on Barbara. Because she's a healer, so you always just sort of take her in and out. So you don't need an amazing weapon on her. Increases elemental skill and elemental burst damage by 24%. That just seems amazing. That's probably pretty damn good for Diona, right? Because I use her for burst attacks. Alright, so I've got 3,000 now. Let's spend one more here. That's going to be my last pull for Primogems. Sword, bow, sword. Another Ningguang, perfect. And a Dragon's Bane, that's 4-star spear. So not too bad, all things considered. So we got ourselves another Ningguang, which is great. And we were getting ourselves, as you saw there, as we were going, we now have 1,170 of this Stardust stuff. So if you go to the shop, you can actually spend this stuff here to buy extra stuff. I don't know whether or not I want to spend my, like this stuff, whatever it is, Masterless Star Glitter, but the Stardust I'll spend. I've got heaps of that now. I can buy some of these. Let's buy them all, shall we? I don't know if there's much else I want to buy here. This, maybe. It's arguably worth it. this is a resource that you can only get from here, so like that's an arguable purchase. How many of these can you buy? 25. So I could spend all of my stuff to get another 5 wishes. I don't know if I care about that, to be perfectly honest. I think I just save enough so that I have enough to buy this character, but... yeah. And we may as well do... we got 4 more wishes. Let's do 4 more single wishes then, shall we, I guess? To blue. The big splurge we did today by spending all of my Primogems that I've saved up over 3 weeks. Also, that's probably the most Primogems I'm ever going to have just because I went through the story, so the story ends up giving you, like, a lot. I haven't really spent any money on this game as well, by the way, it's worth noting. I've bought, like, I'll show it's like the Welkin bundle or something. Essentially, it's like a... oh, there we go, 5-star, fantastic. Well, let's see one Keqing. Fantastic. Well, that's my luck, shall we? Fucking YouTuber luck, I guess. Let's look at the history and actually see how lucky I was with that. Is that on permanent wishes? Is that counted? No, it should be on the character banner wish, right? Apparently it didn't record any of them for some reason. Whatever. I guess I can look through the... I'll put it up on screen how many I actually did to get there, because it will show it off. Because there is a thing here where you're guaranteed a 5-star after a certain amount of pulls, but I didn't hit that number, and I got 2, so, you know, definitely better luck than what one would expect. But I'm pretty happy with that, I think. Let's actually have a look at the characters we got, shall we? So, I know we got quite a few Barbaras, so if we go to her constellation... how many we get? 3. So, at Constellation 3, there's this one. She constantly regenerates energy, which is fantastic. She kind of needs that to be good. Vitality Burst decreases the cooldown of Let the Show Begin by 15%. During the ability's duration, your active character gains a 50% Hydro damage bonus. Cool, I guess. That doesn't seem amazingly good because I don't usually use her for attacking, but whatever. Increases level of Shining Miracle by 3. Yep, okay. So that just straight upgrades her like big burst heal quite a bit. So we got C3 Barbara. Fantastic. We also got Keqing at C1, which is ridiculous. I don't actually know what a C1 does. Recasting Stellar Restoration while a lightning stiletto is present causes Keqing to deal 50% of her attack as AoE electric damage. I mean, that sounds good. It's just more damage. I don't know how good that is, but it seems pretty good. I'll have to upgrade her later. I don't know whether I'll go through the upgrading on this video. This was mainly a purely gambling fix video. We'll see how many we got. We got 3 in, what's her name? Ningguang. That's how it's pronounced. When normal attacks hit, it deals AoE damage. That is fantastic. I think that's required to make her the DPS I want her to be. So I'm glad we got that. Next up, we have Shock Effect. When Jade's screen is shattered, its cooldown will reset. Oh. Well, that's fantastic. It just makes her better straight up. And then we have Majesty of the Array of Stars. Increase the level of Star Shatter by 3 maximum. Okay, so it's just straight up level 3. So kind of fantastic. I got these characters where I want them. Let's see what these ones actually do. Increases nearby characters' elemental resistance by 10% when the screen is up. Increases the level of the screen by 3. And then the last one is what? When Star Shatter is used, Ningguang gains 7 Star Jades. Okay. So I actually don't really care about most of these. I mean, they're good to have if I get them in the future, but I don't need to, like, really focus on them. The main one we want is Piercing Fragments. That's amazing AoE damage. And then Shock Effect is also pretty good. When that shatters, it resets cooldown, so you can put up the screen more often. This is what she does, by the way. She puts up screens.
Don't waste my time.
It blocks projectiles. And she can shoot through it to do more damage. But cool. I mean, I'm definitely happy with that. I can now raise Keqing as another DPS, because currently I had D-Luke, and I was kind of starting to raise Ningguang as a DPS as well. But now we have Keqing, so we can raise Keqing as a DPS as well, which is nice. Also, that means I did my I did my 50 wishes. Fantastic. So my battle pass goes up as well. But that's it for that video. I just wanted to... I was going to do these wishes anyway, and I decided, why the hell not record it? Because people enjoy watching this kind of stuff. I know I enjoy watching this kind of stuff. It's the same as, like, Pokemon card pack openings and stuff like that, you know? It's that kind of... the gambling high you get without having to spend any money, because you watch other people do it. It's vicarious gambling is really what it is. Of course, I haven't actually spent any money, so... it's not really gambling for me, but, you know... hope you enjoyed it. In any case... thanks for watching. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I think in the future, I'll probably do this again when I build up enough and I want to do some wishes. I'll just make a video out of it, because why not? I do really enjoy this game. It's fantastic. And I feel like this game really shines in videos for wishes and stuff. Gacha games are just good for, like, that vicarious gambling, as I said. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.